Well, so far, voter turnout, which is expected to play a key role in the Scott McCollum race, has been light in Hillsborough County. You can blame the weather or perhaps the first day of school for that. Our Elizabeth Din is live in Brandon with a look at today's turnout and whether it's picked up at all in the last hour. Good evening, Liz.
Good evening, Linda. I can tell you that according to the Hillsborough County Supervisor of Elections, that the voter turnout has gone up within the last hour. But at least here at Brandon Christian Church, this is precinct 825, they did say that it was a slow morning. Things did pick up in the afternoon. And for the clerks like the one who's running everything here today, he says he hopes the day isn't over and he hopes more voters will continue to come out. A couple hours after the doors opened at Precinct 587, that's the River of Life Church in Lutz, there was a huge noise in the parking lot.
And I see all the smoke and the tree shake and everything, and it was a very loud explosion, very loud.
Voters and even poll deputies here were scared when they heard lightning strike this tree. The damage branched out to the two cars parked nearby. In fact, the poll deputy who drives this Dodge Ram says now the radio won't turn on. Over in Brandon at Precinct 825, Brandon Christian Church, longtime clerk Frank Barron saw lower voter turnout in the morning on both the first day of Hillsborough schools and a wet morning. Nothing, though, he assures voters, could keep his crew from making sure people can cast their ballots, not even a power outage if one were to happen.
We'd get the people in undercover and they can mark the ballots if I had to do it with a flashlight.
And back to that lightning strike in Lutz, no one was hurt, although a lot were shaken up. And then voting continued.
And I tell him, nobody go outside, everything is fine, just lightning strike.
And keep in mind, 13% of eligible voters already took part in early voting. And at the last hour, I had told you it was 6%. Now the supervisor of elections tells us that at last check, they now have 9%. And keep in mind, the day is not over. Reporting live in Brandon, Elizabeth Din, ABC Action News.
In Pinellas County, primary day has so far moved ahead without any major problems. Election officials did say, though, today's weather most likely played a role in a slower voter turnout early on. Despite the slow start, officials say they are pleased with how things have gone.